Hello, I'm Mary, and I will be representing Team Negative in the debate club.
Our opponent has resolved that free college would be beneficial for all. We, the negative team, will prove this incorrect. Free college itself is not the problem. However, the means of providing it are. While many people believe that free college would in fact be free, they are sorely mistaken. If the government provides college, then they will have to pay for it. But where will this money come from? Your paycheck. The money that will be paying for everyone's college degrees will come from an increase in taxes. There is a significant increase in taxation between America and countries that provide free college. America's tax rates range from 10% to 39.6%. While in Germany, a country that provides costless college, there is a tax rate of 49.3%. In other words, nearly half of all that Germans annually make goes to the government. In the 2016-2017 school year, approximately 3.5 million students will graduate high school. Of those 3.5 million students, 68.4% will attend college. There will be a total of almost 20.5 million students in college, a 5.2 million increase since 2000. Of those 20.5 million, 7.2 million students will attend a two-year institution, while 13.3 will attend a four-year institution. For the 2014-2015 academic year, the average price for undergraduate tuition, fees, room, and board was $16,188 at public institutions, $41,970 at private nonprofit institutions, and $23,372 at private for-profit institutions. In order to understand our argument, it is crucial to define our terms. The first term that is necessary to define is free in regards to free college. Free means given or available without charge. Yes, the original price of college will be free. However, the money that is now paying for college is coming from an increase in taxes. From this definition, you can see that free college is not in fact free. Another important term to define is college. A college is an organized assembly or collection of persons established by law and empowered to cooperate for the performance of some special function or for the promotion of some common object, which may be educational, political, ecclesiastical, or scientific in its character. In the case of our argument, college is an organization for the purpose of education. The preamble states that this Constitution lists the powers allowed by the federal government. Article 1 states, "The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and exercises to pay the debts and provide for the defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and exercises shall be uniform throughout the United States. Congress has the power to tax citizens, but only to provide for the common defense and general welfare. Free college is not for the general welfare of the nation. The 10th Amendment states, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. The federal government can only do what is allowed by the Constitution. The Constitution does not grant the United States federal government the power to control education. Therefore, the federal government does not have the power to regulate education. It's no secret that nowadays there are several countries, especially in Europe, that offer free college to their citizens. And while this may seem wonderful, the reality is that it's not. According to Abby Jackson of BusinessInsider.com, free is a relative term since taxpayers absorb that cost. She goes on to say that Europe traditionally has higher taxes than the United States, which allows those countries to offer additional social services. In addition to Germany, there are several other examples dating from 2014. Finland's total tax wedge was 43.9%. Denmark's was 38.1%, and Norway's was 37%. As can be seen from those examples, the only way that any country can possibly afford free college is through very high taxation. Therefore, free college is not free, since free college equals high taxes. With the rising price of college tuition, students often receive financial aid from their parents and scholarships. Appearing like assistance, the financial aid has proven to hinder students' academic achievements and accomplishments. As with all things in life, people appreciate and care for the things they have worked for and earned more than the things that are given to them. Similarly, students who pay for their education out of their own pockets are more likely to perform academically superior to students who have their education paid for by their parents or scholarships. Laurel Hamilton from the University of California compared the grades of students at four-year colleges who did and did not receive financial aid from their parents. She found that students who had their college paid for had a lower GPA than students who did not. Linda Herman also noted that students who have the responsibility of paying for college on their own are able to learn the valuable life skills of budgeting and financing, which will benefit them in the future. Not all students should go to college. If college is free for all, students who are not meant to go to a four-year college might go anyway, taking away from students who are called to college. Paying for your own college gives you a better work ethic. You learn how to work hard for the things that you want, therefore making you better fit for your future job. When students work hard for their education, they are more likely to work hard on and appreciate their studies. Making college free for everyone is not the best way to solve the affordability problem. There are other options that have been shown to work well, and these options are a lot less expensive for American taxpayers. One possibility is an income-based repayment system. This would allow every student to attend college, university, or trade school without having to pay for tuition while enrolled. After leaving school, the students would only have to pay an affordable percentage of what he or she earns. The more someone earned, the quicker he or she would pay off the loan. In addition, if the student's income remained low, his or her loan would eventually expire. Furthermore, investing in better pre-college education that teaches students in greater detail about all of the realistic options that are available to them. This would help students fully understand their requirements for attending college and the most affordable way to pay for it. It would also be helpful to establish better incentives for employees to provide more extensive on-the-job training rather than depending on the higher education system to supply fully qualified workers. The high demand for higher education would thus decrease. There are numerous ways to solve the expenses for a college education. There is no need to make such an extreme decision as making it free. Our opponent is making an unsupported assumption that everyone needs a college degree. They are treating post-secondary education as an imperative part of finding a decent job. However, although it can be helpful, a college degree is not everything. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, Dave Thomas, founder of CEO of Wendy's, and David Greed, founder of Hobby Lobbies, all did not graduate from college, but are hugely successful. A college degree is not a ticket for success, nor is it motivation. One must already be motivated before entering college. College is a tool for those who want to work hard and be successful, but it is not necessary or required. In 2015, of the $3.8 trillion in total spending by the federal government, only 16% went towards defense, while Social Security, unemployment, and labor accounted for 33.3%, and Medicare and health spending accounted for 27.4%, each exceeding on its own defense spending and as a combined total of nearly 61% of total federal spending, far surpassing total defense spending. Further, since the top 25% of wage earners pay 87% of the federal income tax revenue as it is, requiring my opponent to explain where funding for this massive amount of new spending will come from, if not through an increase in taxes. The federal government is already spending on money on things that it should not, and not focusing enough on the things that it should. Adding free college would not be helpful towards the welfare of the people. To sum up our thoughts, free college would not actually be free. The Constitution does not give the government the power to tax the American people to provide free college. This act would be unconstitutional and would go against the wishes of our founding fathers. When comparing America to countries that provide free college, there is a gross difference in the amount of taxes the citizens have to pay. The countries with free college have taxes as high as nearly 50% of the citizens' income. Furthermore, surveys and tests have confirmed that students who receive help paying for college do not appreciate it nearly as much as students who pay for it themselves. Providing free college would likely make any students apathetic towards their education and future careers. Attending college does not guarantee success in your future career. Hard work and dedication do. Qualities that are quelled when providing free college for all. Lastly, when looking at the government's budget, it is clear to see that there is no extra money to put towards free college. The only way to find money to do this would be taking money from other valuable departments or by raising taxes. We are willing to accept free college. We are not willing to accept the means necessary to provide it. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will consider our argument.